This video is a restorative yin yoga class with props. Hi, my name is Jessie, and today we're going to take it down a notch. So I want you to take a moment to check in. How are you feeling? On an emotional scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, 1 being the not best, and also on a mental scale, maybe physically as well. Just reading it right now. How are you feeling? Be honest. Some of the items that you may need, you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money on props. You can use a firm pillow. Pretty, huh? I do happen to have bolsters since I'm a yoga instructor, but you can also use couch cushions, and props aren't necessary, but isn't it nice to treat yourself sometimes? I mean, you work hard, so give yourself a little break. Anyway, we're going to begin by taking a couple of the bolsters, and we're just going to, and a blanket. We're going to start by just lining this up with our back. We're going to bring our hips right up against it. Just allow yourself to come back, fall back over it, take your blanket, and just allow yourself to stretch out. Cover yourself up if that feels good. Take your hands, turn them up, and just play around with it. Know what you need. You might need an extra pillow to support your head. Got a big old stack of props going on here. Maybe have an extra pillow to rest your hand on. You can take a block as well. And just allow yourself to just open up. Roll your shoulders open. Feel your heart center open. Let your head just fall back. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Staying with your breath. Keeping your eyes closed. This will help you to revel in the present moment. Calling your attention back to your breath over and over again. Honoring any thoughts or emotions that arise. Know that this is all about you. Taking a few moments for self-care, because one of the things is, if you're drawing from an empty cup, if your cup is empty, you have nothing left to give to other people. You're going to be drawing from your own resources, and it's going to leave you feeling depleted. It may seem selfish to take time for self-care, but you're bringing more of yourself to the table. You're bringing the best version of you to the table if you take the time for self-care. Just really taking some time here to relax, to release. On your next exhale, just feel yourself relax fully into the pose. Just let it all go. And next we're going to keep this posture, and we're just going to bring our heels together, bring them in really close to the hips. Go into Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. Just allowing the knees to naturally open up. Maybe taking a blanket, just covering back up. Letting your head fall back, really working to take the thumbs and turn them down. Try to touch the floor, any kind of bolsters that you have, and then release. This will take our shoulder blades and bring them under our back, really opening up the chest. Set an intention for the day. Remembering to return to the breath whenever our thoughts wander off, just calling our awareness back to the breath over and over again. On our in-breath, just try to fill up all the spaces in our body, and on the exhale, just release, starting with the head and the neck, relaxing and releasing. Next in-breath, breathe into the chest, feel the chest get nice and full. Exhale, relax and release. Feel any tension just draining out of your arms. Maybe the props aren't working for you, for your hands. Maybe you just need to let them lie comfortably at your side. Just allowing yourself to completely open up. Feeling your belly become soft. A lot of times we hold tension in our belly without even realizing it. Just allowing your knees to naturally open up in this reclined bound angle pose. And just a couple more breaths here. Next, we will transition to reclined thunderbolt pose or reclined hero. So just bring the knees together. Come so that you are sitting on your heels. Or, if it is comfortable for you, maybe take your feet out to your sides. You want your legs together. Trying to turn your toes down. If none of this is comfortable, take a block and slide that under your hips. And since this is in fact a restorative sequence, we can find what works best for you. If you sit between your heels and it's uncomfortable, by all means use a block or sit on your heels, or stay in a reclined posture that is to your liking. And just keep the props, keep your arms open, allow your head to fall back. Staying with your breath. Just inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Breathing into the spaces within your body. Relax and release on your exhale. And it may even feel good to remove a bolster here. See if you can lie back a little bit further. Maybe it feels good, maybe it doesn't. Totally up to you. Just coming back to the breath over and over and over again, making this your practice. We can practice our Ujjayi breathing, making an H sound in the back of the throat. Consciously relaxing. We need to remind ourselves to relax several times throughout the day. Just staying here for a couple of more breaths. Good job. Slowly bring your hands to your sides. Push yourself up. And move your legs so that they're stretched out. Maybe shake it out for a minute. Maybe just let them rest. Whatever feels good here. And we're going to come down to one bolster. Maybe get your blanket ready. And we're going to do Supta Matsyasana, reclined fish pose. Once you get your legs stretched out, you can point your toes. Just slowly allow yourself to come back, letting the cushion support you. Feel your shoulders open up. Again, turning your palms up towards the ceiling, letting your head fall back, just feeling your throat open up. Feeling your chest open up. And if you need to, by all means, remember this is a restorative practice, so grab your blanket, cover yourself up if that feels good, and just allow yourself to relax, release. Allow your shoulder blades to come together by turning your thumbs towards the floor. Staying with your breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Just giving yourself some time, some quiet time, some time for you. There's nowhere you need to go. There's nothing you need to do. All you need to do is rest in this moment of awareness. That is your job right now. All those other things, they'll be there. They'll be waiting for you. Do not worry. Good job. Now we're going to go to supported bridge pose. We're just going to take our bolster and move it from underneath our back. So bring yourself up. Bring the knees into the hips and just push the heels into the floor. Grab your bolster, put it under your hips, just like that. Keep your feet under your knees, arms stretched along the sides. Allow your chest to open up. It might feel good to use a couple of bolsters, whatever floats your boat. Keeping the breath nice and even, keeping your thoughts in the present moment, not allowing our minds to wander off. Just staying with your breath. Allowing yourself to completely relax. If there's any tension that you're holding on to, just let it go. Seeing if you can relax even deeper, even further. Good job. And now we're just going to go into Shavasana, the final relaxation. So push your heels into the floor, move the bolster to the side. Today we can use a pillow, we can cover up with a blanket, we can take a little time for ourselves. Just have our feet a little further than hip distance apart, our arms stretched along our sides. Feel the chest open up. Breathe in, feel the breath go all the way down to the tips of the fingers and to the tips of the toes. Exhale fully. And then once you exhale completely, do not breathe on your own. Allow your breath to naturally come into your lungs. Let your body fill your lungs. And in this space, you will find some stillness. This is called the gap. Letting any thoughts just fade away. If there's any tension that you're holding on to, let it go. If there's any thoughts, any troubles that are still plaguing you, let them go. If there's any last lingering worries that you just can't set aside, let that go too. Just let it all go. Let it go. Let it all go. Inhale, filling your stomach, diaphragm, and chest. Exhale completely. Notice the space within. Let your body breathe for you. Notice the silence as you're waiting to breathe. Take a moment for gratitude. Find several things that you're grateful for. This is a good practice to do every single day of your life. It makes life so much sweeter. And notice how you're feeling right now. Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, mentally, emotionally, and physically, compared to how you felt when you started this practice. And now slowly, slowly roll to your side. Use your free hand to push yourself up, letting your head be the last thing to come up. Hi, Tomcat. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel tons better. If you like this video, subscribe so that you can see all the new stuff that I upload. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below so I can make more videos like this if you loved it. Share with a friend. Check me out on Instagram and click the little bell so that you see the videos. That way you'll be reminded. And until next time, may love and light be yours. Namaste.